Assalamu alaikum, dear friends, how are you? I welcome you here on my training channel. My name is Abdul Khalik. Dear friends, look, we all have certain types of troubles and problems in our life, and the most common of all these is the mental stress. The most common of all these is the anxiety, dear friend. We want to, we want certain other things as well. And there is a dire need, there is a very important activity which can help us a lot, which can really help us a lot in overcoming all what we want to overcome, in getting rid of all the situations we want to get rid of, and also we need to improve. We can be a better person, we can live a better life in several ways, in many ways. Today we are going to talk about how to practice the meditation, how to practice the mindfulness, because as far as this mindfulness and meditation is concerned, it helps us a lot really. So let's look upon the step by step guide to the mindfulness, to the meditation, which is actually something very important to learn for each one of us, because as far as its benefits are concerned, these are tremendous. First of all, find a quiet place. Finding a quiet place, sit comfortably with minimum distraction. We have to find a place which is quiet, where there are minimum or no distractions, and we need to sit comfortably over there. That is the step number one. Step number two is set aside time. Start with 5 to 10 minutes a day. We shouldn't be starting it with the 30 to 40 minutes from the very beginning. Rather, we need to do it for the 5 minutes in the first stage. Later on, after a week so, we can enhance it to 10 minutes, and then stand still after another week. We can enhance it to from 10 to 15 minutes. So I think if at all somebody is carrying on this practice of mindful and meditation for even for 5 minutes, I believe that they can take it gradually to 30 to 40 minutes. So that is set aside time. Start with 5 to 10 minutes a day. Now the third step is close your eyes, focus your attention instead. Focus your intention, focus your attention inward. So dear friends and fellows, we need to close our eyes and we need to focus our attention inward instead of the outward. So that is the step number 3. Now the step number 4 is focus on your breath. Focus on your breath. Feel the sensation of air entering and leaving your nostril. Feel the sensation of entering the air into your nostril and then coming out of your mouth. So I think we can like think while doing this thing, since we are breathing deep, breathing slow, it is not a shallow, rather a deep breathing. And we, dear friends, we need to look upon like I am feeling, not only feeling, rather I am looking upon the air, the fresh air which is entering my lungs through my nostrils, and then I see that these are doing all the cleansing work inside my body, and then it does leave, making me more relaxed, making me more cleansed. So that is, focus on your breath. Now the fifth is when your mind wanders, when your mind wanders, gently acknowledge the thought and return to the your breath. Gently acknowledge the thought and return to your breath when your mind wanders. So that is the step number 5. Now the step number 6 is that be kind to yourself. Don't judge your thoughts or feelings. Be kind to yourself. Don't judge your thoughts or feelings. So that is very important. Now that be kind to yourself, not to criticize harshly your feelings or your thoughts. Now the seventh is gradually increase time as you become more comfortable with this practice. Increase the time from 5 minutes to 10 minutes, from 10 minutes to 15 minutes. So these are the seven step by step guide to the meditation and to the mindfulness. Let's have a very quick review of all that before going to the next very important thing in the same lecture. Find a quiet place, sit comfortably with minimum distraction. So that is the number one. Number two, set aside time. Start with 5 to 10 minutes a day. Now the third is close your eyes. Focus on you focus your attention on in focus your attention inward. Now the fourth is focus on your breath. Feel the sensation of entering and leaving your nostril, and return to your breath. Return to your breath. Now the sixth is be kind to yourself. Don't judge your thoughts and your feelings. Now the seventh is gradually increase time as you become more comfortable with this practice. That is how when we need to increase the time from 5 minutes to 10 minutes and so on. There are certain additional tips as well which are very good to know. Set aside with good posture. Sit with a good posture and use a meditation chair. Either we need to sit with a good posture or we need to buy and use a meditation chair. The B, now the second thing which we need to remember is use a guided meditation app like Headspace or Calm. Use a guided meditation app like Headspace or Calm, CALM Calm. So that is another thing to remember. There are apps available. Download it from the Play Store and use it even for the better mindfulness and the meditation. Now the another thing to remember is, and that is practice mindfulness in daily activities, like eating or walking. Whether we are eating, whether we are walking, whether we are doing something else, we need to practice the mindfulness. And this practice of mindfulness means, a state of mind achieved by focusing one's awareness on the present moment while calmly acknowledging and accepting one's feelings, thoughts, and bodily sensations. So that is, something to remember as well. Remember, mindfulness meditation is a practice, and it's okay if your mind wanders. Mindfulness meditation is a practice, and it's okay if your mind wanders. The goal is to cultivate awareness and kindness towards yourself. The goal is to cultivate awareness and kindness toward yourself. Now there are what are the benefits? Regular practice will help you in many ways, like reducing stress and anxiety. Number one. Number two, improve focus and concentration. Number three, embrace self-awareness and emotional regulation. Number four, boost mood and overall well-being. Keep in mind, consistency is key. Start small and be patient with yourself as you develop a mindfulness meditation practice that suits you. So that is, dear friends and fellows, mindfulness and practice. How can we become? How can we make it a daily practice? How can we take the maximum benefits out of all that? So that is really important in a society, in an age when most of the people are suffering from the mental stress and anxiety, when most of the people are complaining that they don't have a good focus or a good concentration. So that is, dear friend, very important indeed. I thank you very much, and Allah Hafiz on Nasir.